Alright, Shalom Akim. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai, Bahasham, Racha, Kodash. I'd like to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. I'd like to say Shalom to the elect that sees your word in all true faith and sincerity. And today, I just want to get into a lesson concerning how America is withering away. It's not that strong country as it once was. You know, that superpower, we seeing the very pillars that upholds it is being taken away, man. Even the nations respecting, they pretty much lost respect for this, for the war. Just on all levels. The strength is being taken away, man. And here's another sign. This is from CBS News, and it reads, Dow plunges more than 1,600 points as stocks recoil from tariff shock. So as you can see, it's really getting worse, man. These Edomites thought Trump would be the answer, but that's not the case. The nigga really set up to make shit worse. It's really, the Lord is setting all this up for America to be overthrown, man. These people's comforts are being taken away. They in that spirit of stocking up because sooner or later there's not going to be any resources, man. But the title itself shows, tell you what it is, man. This place is finished. So let's start out with this in the book of Psalm 37. Pretty much everything in America is ran its course. Now we in that withering process. Of course, this place was strong and mighty, but through the course of time, it has gotten weaker and weaker, especially by the way of this word going forth. So this is Psalm 37:1. It reads, Fret not because of evildoers, neither be thou envious against the workers of iniquity. See? And this is a commandment for us to fret not. Not to go and pretty much it's like you shouldn't fret not, man. Because of how this system is set up, it's the standards of what it is to really live, and you gotta have this amount of money, that have this status, and you gotta be a damn mo, to be accepted of this world, man. See, at the end of the day, all this shit finna be over with, man. The standards of this place is really off. Is really low level. Ain't nothing centered around wisdom and understanding. Something that's gonna bring forth positive, life. Things that's centered around here and highly accepted is death, niggerism, things of that such. It says, for they shall soon be cut down like the grass and wither as the green herb. See? And what you do with that, you throw it in the fire. That's the fate of this place, man. World War III. And all these things that's happening, the Lord is pretty much breaking this place down. So when World War III hit, that's gonna be the final snip, man. You ain't gonna have nothing to build off of. That's why you had the retail apocalypse. Then the Crown Vic came, brought forth the restaurant apocalypse. These things the Lord, throwing at this place It's breaking it down, you know. Matter of fact, let's get something in Proverbs. It's pretty much said the same thing. I think it's Proverbs 23. Right, Proverbs 23 and 17 said, "Let not thine heart envy sinners, but be thou in the fear of the Lord all the day long." And that's what, it talks about that in Isaiah the 10th chapter. How that remnant is going to no longer stay upon him that smote them, but shall stay upon the Lord, the Holy One of Israel, in truth, man. So abide in this truth. We're not going to envy sinners. You think, you understand this truth. You get the report. The Lord has caused us to understand. You're not going to envy the sinners. And that's by the way of you trying to make a place here in this world. The Lord gave us this true, the true fear of the Lord. You ain't finna, your aspiration is not going to college, man. You going to school. You doing things, you conform yourself to this world to make your bed here, man. Nah, this is a commandment not to do those things. It says, verse 18, for surely there is an end. See, Esau. This is a sure thing that he's about to be overthrown. It's a sure thing, that this man is gonna fall out of power. That's why you even have these other nations too. Like they're finna jockeying for position, man. Who's gonna be next up? It's to the point, motherfuckers considering China might be the next superpower, and Russia, because the end of America is clear and obvious. But they're not going to be the ones next. They're going to be overthrown as well. See, when the destruction comes, pretty much the Lord's going to handicap all these nations, man. The kingdom of heaven is going to be set up. So this is the end, man. And just going back to the article concerning the Dow plunges, and that's a word. That word plunge show you how extreme it is. It doesn't just say the Dow drops, because that's a normal saying. Hearing about the Dow dropping. That's a normal, that's a common phrase in today's time. But it said the Dow plunge, show you how extreme it is. And how close we is to the end of America, Babylon the Great. And all that, concerning this financial system, all of that is really chip talk, which is the mark. He's seeing this financial structure, whether the prices, reading concerning the stock market, all that leads to the mark of the beast. Because we are in the land of traffic. And you're coming and going and centered around buying and selling, man. So these are all signs of the end. It says, for surely there is an end, and thine expectation shall not be cut off. So what we expecting, what we looking for, the kingdom of heaven, man. And it steps to that. It steps to that. The famine gotta come. We looking for the famine. War, pestilence. These are the steps that's going to lead to the kingdom of heaven, man. And we seeing these things playing out in real time. And we see in the end, and just going back, even when someone dies, it's certain symptoms. Nigga on his deathbed, his skin is pale, eyes yellow, not making complete sentences. You like, oh yeah, you pretty much you getting the casket ready, man. That's why even people moving from away, moving out of America. But this is all biblical prophecy, man. The Lord was gonna overthrow this place. And we seeing it. This is Isaiah 24:4. It reads, "The earth mourneth and fadeth away. The world languisheth and fadeth away. The haughty people of the earth do languish." See? So we see the earth is in the worst state that it's ever been. Under the watch of the haughty people, which is the proud Esau, man. And it said the haughty people do languish as well. And that word languish, pretty much is to be weak and feeble. Even with you had it's another definition to droop, meaning to not be erect. For an example, Esau Edom, the so-called white man, have this problem called ED, erectile dysfunction. He can't stand up. Or a low T, which is low testosterone. They can't get up and they can't produce. But also this man, him being in power, he has grown feeble over time. An 80-year-old don't have that same strength when he was 30, man. So that's what's going on. And that's really the Lord, Yahweh Shai, taking that away from him. He's not being watered. He's not prospering no more. I believe that's in the book of Job. Bear with me. Let me see if I can find it real quick. This is Job 8 in verse 11. It reads, "Can the rush grow up without mire? Can the flag grow without water? No." Just for an example, you got these, you go into these murky places and they got a lot of greenery growing around because of the water, man. So you ain't gonna have no plant just somehow spring up, without that water, man. So even with Esau, the Lord calls this man to grow. He calls him to flourish. It says, while it's yet in his greenness and not cut down, it withereth before any other herb. See? And that's Esau, man. Because it perceives that he's still here. That he got power and strength. Yet he's gonna wither before any other herb, and that's gonna be by the way of that destruction, man. And that's gonna cut him right out. Like I said, it perceives that this man is in power. He running shit, ain't no way he can be overthrown. But we just read he's gonna wither before any other herb. We seeing it playing out real time now. The Lord is handicapping this place, man. And it's for the world to see. So matter of fact, let me end off on this. Because the horse dried up, man. The proud is languishing. I said the haughty people of the earth do languish. We can see when you go into the depth clock, the nigga in the negative, man. And not a negative, you know what I mean? You look at your bank app, you negative 50. This nigga trillions of dollars in debt and yet still proud. All this shit finna be cut out. This is Ezekiel 17:24. And all the trees of the field shall know that I, the Lord, have brought down the high tree, have exalted the low tree, have dried up the green tree, and have made the dry tree to flourish. I, the Lord, have spoken and have done it. So that high tree and that green tree is Edom. How did it get to that point? The Lord watered and caused it to prosper. But now he's taking that back because that water caused things to grow. And that's another form of wisdom when you read Jeremiah 49 concerning the downfall of Edom. One of the things the Lord's going to do is take away the wisdom of Edom. So that's another sign to show you that this man is withering. That he don't possess their wisdom, man. And even talk about how the knowledge of wickedness is not even wisdom. So now he's really, on the ropes. He's prophecy has apprehended him. But as you can see, the Lord spoke, and now it's happening. We seeing the downfall of the so-called white man, which is Esau in the Bible. He's withering away. This is a sign of he's at his wit's end. So yeah, I just hope that we're edifying. I like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Rachah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to the elect that's teaching word in all true faith and sincerity. Shalom.